Hello students, in this class we are going to discuss transportation in plant. So transportation is actually a life process because transportation is a process by which the essential substances like oxygen, food materials, vitamins, minerals, water are needed to be supplied so that each and every cell of your body will receive it. So, some arrangement is required by an organism in order to carry out this transportation activity. The essential substances are transported with the help of the transportation process so that each and every part of your body will receive these essential nutrients and minerals, so that each and every cell of your body can utilize it and perform the normal activity or function. So we know that the human being are very much complex. So they have a complex system for the transportation of these substances. But plant is less complex. So the transportation system is plant is also comparatively less complex. So due to branching pattern of the plant, they can easily get oxygen and carbon dioxide from atmosphere by the process of diffusion. Okay, so the plants are autotrophic. They do not need much more substance for their survival. So they can easily get carbon dioxide and oxygen from the atmosphere. For that, they don't need any complex system. But few substances are there like water and minerals as well as food that is being prepared in leaves of a plant. These are needed to be supplied to different parts of their body. So there is a specialized group of cell called vascular tissue which will carry out this transportation activity. There are two types of vascular tissue. One is xylem and another one is phloem. So xylem is associated with the transportation of water and minerals from soil to other parts of the plant, whereas phloem is associated with the transportation of food materials that is prepared in leaves to different parts of the plant. In this section, we are going to discuss the xylem and what are the different components of xylem. So xylem helps in the conduction of water and minerals from root to different parts of the plant. The main constituent of the xylems are tracheids, vessels, and xylem parenchyma. So tracheids are the narrow spindle-shaped cell. Okay, tracheids are actually the narrow spindle-shaped cell with the number of pores on their cell wall. In this diagram, you will see this second diagram or the second figure. This is tracheid. There are three tracheids which are joining together to form a bundle. Okay, so these are actually a narrow spindle shaped cell with the number of pores on their wall through which one tracheid is linked with the another. Tracheids are actually dead cell with the lignified wall. Okay, the tracheids are the dead cells. They have pits or pores on their wall through which the water will flow from one tracheid to the another tracheid. Or we can simply say that one tracheid is joined with the another tracheid or communicating with the another tracheid with the help of these small pores on their wall. So what do you mean by the lignified wall? Lignified wall means they have the deposition of lignin, which is an organic substance on their cell wall. This lignin provide them support so that this is a lignified cell wall. Next one is the xylem vessels. The first diagram is the diagram of xylem vessels. So xylem vessels are made up of many dead cells. These dead cells join together to form a hollow, long tube-like structures. So xylem vessels do not contain cytoplasm or nucleus in it, but the cell wall has a deposition of lignin as well as cellulose in it. As a result, it helps the plant to provide support and stand up right in its position. Okay, so the xylem vessel is again a lignified tissue or lignified cell which provide rigidity to the plant. So most of the rigidity is provided by the xylem vessels. Next is the xylem parenchyma. So xylem parenchyma is a group of living cell which helps in photosynthesis and storage of food materials in it. Okay, so these are the three components. One is xylem parenchyma, tracheids as well as vessel. So tracheids are the elongated cell in the xylem of a vascular plant that serve the transport of water and mineral as well as salt. Xylem vessels are the long hollow chain of tough xylem cells. The main function of xylem vessel is to conduct water and minerals from one part to the another part. And parenchyma cells of a xylem are mainly involved in the storage of carbohydrate, fat, and helps in conduction of water. When these three components, that means tracheids, xylem vessel, and parenchyma cell, join together, they form a xylem. Clear? Okay, so these are the three components which, when joined together, they form a complex xylem tissue which helps in conduction of water and minerals from soil to different parts of the plant. So this is a diagram of xylem. So this is the xylem vessel and trachea as well as parenchyma cell which join together to form this complex tissue.